Wonderful, guys. We are back. I hope you are too for this second round match. And as you can see, or maybe not yet on your screen, we will be now live streaming the match between Thomas Myhr from Denmark and Chris Rogers. Israel, it's Chris Rogers with an S, yeah, from Great Britain or the UK. So both players in a pre-match chat. Second round of the Gibraltar Open, 17-point matches, which is a format that most good players prefer. I talked to Mislav Kovacic from Croatia, who said that tournaments like this are really his thing. 17-point matches reduce the volatility significantly. So it's quite understandable that these players prefer these longer matches. So welcome once again. The match has started. Thomas Myhr opening with Chris opening with a 4-2. Thomas Myhr replying 6-1. Standard opening. Chris and Thomas, both deliberate players. So we are excited to see how they will cope. With in the early stages of the match. Chris needs to come in. Nice, great roll, anchoring up. Now Thomas badly needs to get his back checkers moving. And that's a nice little roll, upgrading his anchor. Although he doesn't really want the anchor because he's up in the race, so he badly wants to get the back checkers activated. 3-2. Chris, of course, has been successful in recent years. I think he is a mathematician, or at least feels very comfortable with mathematics. So let's see how he copes with this. You making the 11 point seems okay. Maybe you can slot the 5 point. Not sure about this. Okay, looks okay. Only 2-6 deuces and double 4 hit. Okay, Thomas. Nice. Sixes, great roll. I think you make the bar. Very good. 98, 109, 117. Race is close at first sight. So Chris will spend a bit of time trying to count the race here. So 78, 106, 117 I guess for Chris, 117, 48, 90, 110. About 10 pips in it I would say, or maybe less than 10. 6-2. Awkward roll. Yeah, you have to play it like this. Chris will strengthen his board. I mean, Thomas is strengthening his board. Chris, this is not a roll which he can use to clear his 14 points. I think you play in to the 6 and plays 4 to 1. So nice little roll for Thomas. Six one, probably playing 8 to 1. Looks like Thomas is forced to give up his midpoint, although this may also be a tactical ploy. Keeping contact with the 14 point, rolls like 6-1, things like that. 6-1 I really can't see, 5-1, 5-4, 6-5, don't play comfortably for white, but I wonder if it's worth the risk of being hit. Difficult. And Thomas willing to invest time. I think this match will be interesting as a continuation of what we saw before. Thomas is also a player who is who has the reputation of burning a bit too much time in the opening stages of a match. Let's see if how he copes with this. Okay, so this is the play which sacrifices a bit of, I don't know, a bit of volatility, or it increases the volatility a bit. Hard to figure out which takes precedence here. He does go for this play. A 2, oh, it's 6, okay, yeah, this is a hitting roll and covering, hit and cover. So only the rolls which re-hit from the bar can save. Thomas here, no, it doesn't happen. Chris may ponder this position for a while. He has some rolls which bring him into territory which is too good. So he has to look at how risky it is to play on. Okay, they played without a cube, but there it is. Personally, I don't think there's any way Thomas can take this. Still thinking about it, probably trying to assess his contact value. What is the chance that red will get a shot? Of course, we all see that the 5 point is still open and that only rolls like aces and 3-1, 3-2 make the 5 point. So this is difficult. Thomas, of course, is one of the best players in Denmark, so I'm sure he knows that this is worth investing some time. I personally, I would just drop not being sufficiently skilled to assess these positions. Looks like I'm on my own here. Nobody in the chat is joining me, so I got some input, very valuable input in the first round match between Mochi and Sebastian Wilkinson. People fed me all kinds of information which I found very valuable and were very helpful. But here I'm a bit in the dark. So I think once again I will repeat myself. This is the opening game of a 17-point match. Wow, Thomas takes. I mean, if this take is correct, wow, hat off. 3-2 is one of those rolls I mentioned which make the 5 point at the cost of 2 shots. 3-6 out into a double shot. So So there are bad rolls like 6-1 or stuff like that. 5-1 is good. Okay, another 2 shots for Thomas. Coming in is okay. Slotting is nice. (6-3) I think brings both checkers in. Okay. At least Thomas is not on the bar. That would have increased his gammons against. Bad 3s for white. Any 3 looks bad. Any 3 with a high number. 3-2 plays okay. Yeah. So rolls like 6-3, probably the only one. 6s. Thomas forced to run at least with 1 checker. Yeah, so he's out of gammon danger, I would say. Yeah. 6-1. I will try to put this position in. Yeah. Yeah, not going to work. Yeah. 6-5 works fine for Chris. So barring any accidents, Chris should be able to bring this first game home. 6-2, 5-2, the rolls to avoid. 6-2 is one of those. And now you can either take, what is it, a 6th checker off? Yeah, he's counting them. Or you hit. Yeah, this looks like okay. So a big roll coming up for Thomas. A deuce would bring him back in the game. And he does find it. And he has a 5-point board. Still a long way from a recube, long way. Thomas needs to bring his checker around, get a couple of checkers off before he can consider recubing. But quite a fortunate turn of events for Thomas, but now the fortune swings in Chris's favor. 5s, that could make the race close. So suddenly a thrilling end to this first game. The ace goes 4-3 to have a more fluid bear-off, 4-1. So 10 checkers left for Thomas versus 9 for white. Wow, this could become an interesting rolls versus rolls position, but Chris decides to smash the hammer on Thomas unless he can find a double. 3 roll versus what is it, 4 roll, 6-5. Okay, Thomas needs 2 doubles starting now. It's not there. So a bold take, and I'm still unsure whether the take was correct, but I will assume that the take was correct by Thomas, judging that he had sufficient contact value. He had a strong board, so any shot would have excuse me, won him the game. But Chris rolled one of his joker rolls, making the 5-point, and that sealed it. Although in the end we still had a freakish development when Thomas had a late shot. But 2-0 to Chris. That's a bit of a strange reply. 5-2 opening followed by a 4-1. I think normally you split in the back. Chris decides to play 13-8. A little unorthodox. Excuse me once again. Double hitting. Five-three options. You can point on the 3. I think it's best. You could also consider splitting and making the ace, but I think this is much better. It takes initiative, puts the opponent on the bar, and then things like this can happen. You dance on a 2-point board. A 5 would be nice for Chris, but barring this, he doesn't have it. He makes the 4. Good. And another dance by Thomas, and I think the cube will be coming here. 9 checkers in the zone. Market losing sequences. But Thomas, of course, experienced as he is giving this some careful thought. I mean, it's Chris. Chris is giving this careful thought. He decides to wait. It cannot be because he thinks he's too good. Probably thought he was not good enough. Rolls a super roll. And of course, any dance by Thomas, like this, would bring Chris into, I think, too good territory. Personally, I would take a roll. There's not much that can swing the game. There is no immediate turnaround, or ITA, as Paul McGrill called it. Paul McGrill gave a very interesting lecture, I think you can see it on YouTube, about the too good or not positions. And he said you should always consider the immediate turnaround. So what is the sequence which could bring Thomas back into take territory? There aren't many. Okay, maybe now aces would be huge. It's a 2. Now the cube is coming, and of course, well, I say of course, yeah, of course, you can take it. Not sure. Yeah, maybe Chris was still a bit too good if he rolled a 6 and Thomas dances. Hard to assess. I can say that on the other board we have Christian Munk Christensen from Denmark playing Dirk Schiemann. But we went for this match. There's no need. I see, yeah, you can see, you catch a glimpse now of the other match. The score is 1-0 there, but we'll stick with this one for the moment. See how things develop on both boards. We'll keep you posted on both boards. 2 and a big split. Looks thematic. Five, 3 makes the 3 point, I would say. Thomas hoping for a 6, it's not there, but this is like second best. Question now is, do you play 11-8 and button up, or do you go for this containment move? Maximizing builders for the bar point. 6-3 is a great roll for Chris, hitting from the 24 point. Something with an ace or a 3 for Thomas. 5 ace is good. Four, 1. There was no way to play this one safe, so you might as well hit. 5-4 is a great roll. double hitting is an option, I'm not sure about this. I'm never sure about this. And neither is Thomas, I guess. Anchoring up looks like the natural play. You have established both golden points. It gives you a solid positional advantage. But of course, double hitting gives you an efficient cube should white, you know, come in from the bar with only one checker or dance with both. Tough, tough. Normally double hitting is very strong. I'm a bit at a loss of how to evaluate these two checker plays. Double hitting leaves 5 blots, so maybe getting hit is too expensive. And at this stage of the game you should go for the solid anchor. So here too, Thomas is very PR conscious, and he really believes in playing well also in the early stages of a match, trying to extricate as much equity from the position as he possibly can. But I am not sure whether it is wise to invest 2 minutes in a checker play. I mean, can it cost you 100 millipoints if you make the wrong play? And I'm not sure. So finally he comes up with this very sensible play, in my opinion. For one, he would have regretted. Awkward ace, awkward ace. Chris is forced to temporarily give up his 3-point. 6-4, great roll. Running off the anchor is always tricky, but this is like too good to, you know, not to do. You are probably up in the race. You start running for home and you make the valid or valuable 10-point. Okay, and especially with 2 blots in white's board, you are not exposed to much danger. Deuces, 1-2. Do you put 4 checkers on the 11? I think so. It's either putting 4 checkers on the 11 or making the 9 points. 88, 124, 144, 78, 80, 120, 38, 40. The race is close. The race is close. So that may be a reason to make the 9. I would put 4 checkers on the 11, if only because it brings a 10th and 11th checker into the zone. You want to attack the checker on the 5-point and you need your checkers in the zone. So I liked Chris's play there. Thomas making an attempt at escaping. 6s. I don't think you can put 3 checkers on the deuce points, so it looks like there's nothing else but to play all the checkers from the 11 to the 5. Okay. Wow, this leaves a shot unexpectedly. Consolation for Thomas is that white still has 2 blots in board. So he puts the checker where it belongs, on the bar point. There was no other way to play this safe, I think. Limits the number of shots. 3s are huge for Chris. It's not there. Okay, making 2 points in board. Looks like the obvious choice. Well played. Fours, okay, right. I think I would consider playing 5-1 instead of 6-2, not taking away the spare from my 6, but it can't be a big deal. Same theme as in the previous game. Do you leave that checker there for contact? I don't think you do. Whoa. Okay. 3-6 is the only hitting number. Wow. So, interesting developments in this second game. Thomas, of course, realizes he is now down in the race, so he should keep his prime as long as he can. Wow. Okay, I can see what his thought process is. He strengthens his board, but I think that keeping the prime in front is better. I don't think I would do that, because now white can run with a 3-4, a 3-5 or a 3-6. He can run with impunity. I think I would put the third checker on the deuce in order to preserve my 3-point board. In the meantime, wow, big developments on the other board, where Christian Monk Christensen has taken an 8-1 lead over Dirk Schiemann. I think we are good here with this match. 2 players with a very deliberate style of play, careful, composed. Okay, Thomas ends up making the blotting play. So a 3, and Chris will be out. It's not there. (6-5) leaves a shot. Wow, that's unfortunate. And maybe this is a consequence of not keeping a spare on the 6-point. A couple of moves ago, Thomas had a 4 to play and decided to play 6-2 instead of 5-1. And now a 4 would be huge for Chris. It's there. Some consolation for Thomas in that he has a 6. There is some discussion. Ah, yeah, no, Thomas is a bit confused. A 6 would be huge. No, it's not there. Now this. Wow, this is difficult. For me it is, at least. My first impression was big cube. Well, 6-5 is a market loser, but then still you are dependent on 3s and 4s to extricate your last checker. This is not easy, I think. Especially because the back checker is still hemmed in. A good cube, I think. Good cube, when in doubt, cube. You never know what your opponent will do. And now a 6-5 with huge other rolls. He needs a 4 or a 3. This is 2, 3, what is this, 5, 2? Okay, so the back checker remains stranded, but of course he lifts the blot from the 6, so 3s and 4s required, 3s or 4s for Chris, not there. Yeah, kind of like forced to bring this checker in. So if Thomas can find a 6 before Chris can find a 3 or a 4, he has chances. No 6. So 50% chance, or a little over that. Okay, wonderful. 3-6. Great roll for Chris. Double 6 would be huge. No. The 4. 4, 2. Okay. So like smallish gammon danger for Thomas. He has these 4 checkers to bring in. What is that? That's about 10 pips. And being on the bar. So I would estimate something like 25% gammons here for white, maybe a bit less because the 6 point is open. So if Thomas dances, I think he doesn't. That's a sigh of relief in Denmark. So gammon's now probably not more than 10%. So the momentum in these opening games is definitely on Chris Rogers' side. Okay. Okay, we're back. I was a bit wondering about, I couldn't see the chat, so I was surprised that suddenly there was nobody left chatting and giving us some input. But this has now been repaired. So good to see that you guys at home are also thrilled being able to watch this match. So a 5-0 lead to Chris Rogers. Nothing dramatic going on with the clock. I think both players are fine for the moment. 5 points. So 29 minutes, 28 minutes would be ideal, but certainly nothing dramatic going on for Thomas here for the moment with 26 minutes left. good time management from both. This is also difficult, I would say. I think it's better to keep the 8 point and just counter split. Cocked dice. Yes. It's an unpleasant roll, 5-4. This I think is too big. Yeah. So 76, 144, 76, 130. Yeah, the race is close, so I wouldn't volunteer a direct shot. Yeah. Okay. This is pure. You don't dump a checker behind white's anchor. But of course, the numbers are nicely diversified for Chris. He has 5s and then 4s and 2s and 3s which attack. This is an ace with something. A 6-1. Oh, what one? Strange. I'm not sure what roll that was. 3-6. This looks like you make the ace and hit on the 4. Yes. A dance, wow. Wow. I think at 0-0, Chris would be very confident, turning the cube. Leading 5-0, I'm not sure. First question to ask, can red take? This is a bit confusing. White has 11 checkers in the zone, but this is a good cube, I would say, correct or not, because Thomas, I mean, wow. What to do? What to do? I wouldn't know. I mean, is this an obvious pass? Is this like a clear take? Well, he takes. Wow. I mean, if this is all correct, hats off. 4 and 2 required. 4 or 2 required. Okay, so Thomas needs to come in. He does with 1 checker at least. But big blitzing chances for Chris. We might look at a 9-0 lead here. 4s don't point and don't even hit. At least I think you should make the 5 point. So Thomas badly needs a 3 or a 2-1. A 2, at least he can use the 4 constructively by making the 9 points and establishing a 4-point prime. 5 and 4, good. Well played. A 2 or a 3 for Thomas will be huge. He dances. That's a bit... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now Chris is looking at a very promising blitz. The back checkers remain stranded. This is tricky. I think you need to play 3 to 2. and then look at how you can best diversify your numbers. You have 3s and 6s to come out. So probably you will play something like 5 or 6 to 5. No, he does it like this. Probably right. No, 3. So double 5s would be a horrible roll for Chris. He needs a 3 or a 6. It's not there. What to do? Shifting, I guess, from the 5 point to the 3. Okay, so some hope for Thomas. He needs 5s. The 6 is big for Chris. Yeah. Continuing. I would say steps out of the double 5s, but double 5s are a great roll anyway because they point on the 4 point. 3, 4. Okay. I think I continue. We continue. Sure. A 5. Okay. At least it looks like Thomas will have some indirect shots from the bar. 5-2 is the only one. Oh, it's a 5-1. Okay. So, there are rolls which leave a shot. 5-3 is huge, bringing in the straggler. Yeah. So things are not going Thomas's way for the moment. Of course, no gammon threat, or hardly any gammon threat. So it looks like we have 2 lopsided scores or one-sided matches on our live stream. Christian Munk Christensen is leading 10-1 to Dirk Schumann. And this is looking like it'll be a 7-0 lead. So Thomas deciding to run already, realizing he needs, what is it, 9 crossovers, or 9, yep, okay, the double 6. You can stay for one roll, I think I would. It's only the 6-5 which gives you a shot, but why not? It's better than having 0 winning chances. And of course, there are also sequences where Chris leaves a shot 2 rolls from now. Okay, good play. 6-1, okay. Okay, you stay. All Chris has to do is avoid a 6-1 and a 4 and a 5-1. We saw one in the previous match, but not now. Okay. 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 So that saves at least the gammon. 7-0 to Chris Rogers. This was a tricky cube to take also. I'm unsure. It was something of a blitz versus prime structure. I'm sure that Thomas judges these positions with confidence. And of course, Thomas is experienced enough to know that he should just wait a little bit till the storm abates. Sometimes there's not much you can do if luck is one-sided. Of course, in a long match, things can turn. Thomas should just be waiting for a bit of an advantage and a bit of a gammonish position to take the initiative and try to get back in this match. (2-1), nothing fancy, I would say. 15-13 and 24-23. Unless hitting 8-7, I don't think so. Difficult. Yeah, that would be my play. So it's kind of funny. A lot of rolls make an anchor for Thomas, but this is just one of them that doesn't. At least he can establish a 3-point board. A 6 and a 5. Yeah. So here too, now it's Chris who is faced with this option of double hitting. I would discard it. There's only 8 checkers in this. Well, what is that? Oh, it's maybe a 6-3. Ah, it's a 6-3. Okay, now I can live, of course, with the double hit. I thought it was a 6-5. Okay, so once again, Chris in the driver's seat, having an advantage. 1-5. K. What does that do? I think it hits and covers the 3-point. Sure, there are returns. Wow, this is unfortunate. So once again, the initiative with Chris. Hesitating, judging he doesn't have enough market losers, but aces is clearly a market loser unless Thomas can come up with something like aces himself. Yeah, this is a double and a pass. So we have questions now from Martin Voldager from Denmark. Will we have guests in the commentating booth today? Yeah, well, I already asked Mochi, but this afternoon, I mean, he's tired. He would like to prepare for the fighters, which starts tonight. But he says that should he be out of the fighters, he will gladly come and join. And I have already asked people like Mislav Kovacic. Ideally, I would love to have like a grandmaster with me, so he can do most of the talking and I can like just listen and learn. So we'll do our best to get commentators. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, Martin. Okay, so two different approaches here for Thomas. Making the bar point looks like the most obvious thing to do. It's a nice asset to have. Whereas running from the 20 point is very speculative. No pointing number for Chris. They can't keep rolling out of your cup. Now, double hitting cannot be right. I think you just have to play 13-8. But yeah. Wow. Pure, good. If this is correct, I applaud him for it. I think I would have just sheepishly played 13-8. So hit and cover would be great for Thomas. It doesn't happen. So a 6 now, badly needed for Thomas. It's not there. Nothing much going Thomas's way in this stage of the match. Chris is giving this some thought. Yes, I can see why. He has hits, deuces and nines, 4-5 hits, 6-3 hits, rolls like 6-1, 6-2. I think it's a bit too thin, especially at the score. I think Thomas could take this, should take this. Four, 3. Really? I'm a bit surprised by this roll that clears the midpoint. Of course, it keeps 3 builders for the bar point. I think my temptation would have been to play 2 checkers in the board from the 9 point. But he may well be right, playing it like this. Okay, now once again, rolls which make the bar point our market loss. Four, 3, okay. Aha! That's a really great roll for Thomas. Extricating the back checker and achieving full freedom. A lot is now dependent on the race. What is this? 81, 89. 121 for red, I would say. 52. 79, 119. So there's only like a handful of pips in it. So I think this cube is too early, especially since the volatility is low and there are no gammons in the position. Yeah. 3 and an ace. 65, 17, 52, 79. Yeah. Okay, this is a big one. Catching up in the race, taking even a race advantage and establishing a strong board. 4-3, I think that just brings the checker to the 6. Isn't this too stiff or too inflexible? I don't think white plans on running anytime soon. Six, 2, yeah. Okay, bring it in and slot, probably. Aha. So it all depends on the race, whether you want to make that 11 point, and I think you should, because white cannot be too far down in the race. Let's see what that is. 43, 59, 99 for white. 99. 44, 86, 98. So it's a matter of pips. So I think this is the best play. Good play. And the timing may work against white here. It's an equal race, and white has these 40 pips tied up on the 20-point anchor. So white has like one more roll before he will have to crunch his board or decide on a running play. 4-3. So this either compromises the home board unless Chris decides to run. Wow. I don't think I would run, but I have no idea. I always make mistakes with running off the anchor. There is a blot in the board. Chris does it confidently, very confidently, and pushes the clock. 84 for white. Race should be close. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is like what you call that, squeeze cubes. White is squeezed off his anchor. And I think Thomas should be hitting and covering here, but I'm not sure. He needs to count the race. He needs to be up in the race by about 10% in order to refrain from hitting. So 64, 84 for white. And then what is this there? 43, 76, 84, 92, minus 11 is 81. 81, what did I say? 81, 84. It's close. I think maybe there are other considerations. Maybe the fact that white can only run with a 4 and a 5 might tempt you into not hitting. But I think you need to make the deuce and hit. What do you give? Yeah, I think this is the play, although it gives 5s, 1 4 and 1 6, 15 shots. This is tough. This is tough. Yeah. Okay. I have no clue. Anybody from home? No. 1 4 would have hit. But of course, that's an irrelevant remark. Okay, now this is probably an even race with a direct shot. Am I right? 44, 50, 88 for red, if I'm correct. 64 and 15, 79, 88, 79. So I think red is a bit down in the race. 64, 79, 79, 44, 50, 88. Yeah. So red is down in the race, but has a direct shot. So he probably has something like 50% race equity, or a bit less, but he has the direct shot, aces. It's an easy take, of course. So you cannot put your opponent under pressure by cubing. He will insta take. Of course, an ace and a closeout might lead to some gammons, but not many. I can't really blame Thomas for waiting. Yeah. Yeah. So what do we have there? 41, 54, 76 now for red, 64, 76. Race is completely equal. Chris is now 5 pips up. Now Thomas is 2 pips up. Okay, this looks minor to me. Where to play the deuce? Chris is 2 pips down, if my count was correct. 2 pips up. Okay, finally something of a reasonable roll for Thomas. 6 pips up. Okay, 1 pip down. Good roll. 7 pips up. So, wow, a bit discouraging for Thomas here. Okay. A 6 at least is something. So very equal race is, if this remains like this, that's a good one for Chris. We could have maybe an interesting bear-off position. Wow, Chris 1 pip up. Now I can see the symmetry in the position, finally. 6s, wow, this must be so discouraging. For Thomas, he is really being tested here, really being tested. Yeah, a bit of a complacent smile by Thomas, who requests a break. I think that's a good idea. Needs to compose himself, get some fresh air, and hope that the luck will turn after the break. Christian Monk Christensen is 11-4 up in the other match. We'll follow that maybe later when one of the matches finishes. We'll have a short commercial break. See each other later, guys. Bye. Okay, guys at home, we are back, and I'm glad to announce that Jürgen Orlowski will join us here in the commentary box for the continuation of this match. It looks like, well, for a moment it looked like Thomas finally had something going, but I can see that suddenly he finds himself stuck behind a broken 5' with 2 checkers. So another very unfortunate turn of events. Against Thomas, he must start feeling a bit dejected. Things have really not gone his way for the moment. So this is an interesting prime versus prime. Are you mic'd up, Jürgen?
I think yes.
It should be on green.
Yes. Is it okay
Yeah.
like this?
So
Okay.
welcome.
Hi.
Welcome, Jürgen.
Yeah, I'm glad you gave me the opportunity to be here.
No, I'm glad. Everybody's glad. I mean, people at home are probably jumping with joy that they can hear another voice besides mine.
I'm not so sure about this.
So
Let's
this match
see.
has been really one-sided up to now. Things really not going Thomas's way. You can see it. The score is 9-0. And this is now interesting. I think I will need your insights here. Thomas has a 3-1 to play in this prime versus prime structure.
Okay. 3-1. Let me see.
So here's
this
the
is
three.
the position. Yeah?
This is like the safe play, but very inflexible. He goes for that.
Okay. He didn't want to leave a shot, a voluntary shot.
I think you need to talk a bit
A
louder.
bit louder.
If you
Okay.
can.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Yeah. Well, let me try.
Yeah. You have sufficient energy left
Okay.
to
Let's
give us
see.
some volume.
Let's see. 5-2 for Chris. And
Yeah, the
2
two.
to play.
Interesting. Can he afford to split in the back and go to the edge of the prime?
I think I would distribute the checkers in the offense and leave as back as possible to receive more shots. That sounds a bit greedy, that you want to improve your position even more, but why not? Why not? Certainly, if you know double aces or deuces is coming, you would play something differently. But I mean, the most of the rolls are not aces and deuces.
Right. Right. Wow. This is bad. I mean, wow.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The cube is still in the middle.
Yeah, it's still in the middle.
Yeah. So
So by now, I think white has become a solid favorite, right?
yes, but maybe at this score a little too early.
Yeah.
Okay. He's looking at fives. He's looking at double fives, the double five, which is hitting, and he wants to leave it like that. So
yeah, because double five is
the
a winner anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks okay to me.
Yes. Wow.
Okay, but maybe now is the time to double.
Yeah, or maybe he's already a bit too good. Could that be so?
I think for money this is certainly too good, but here I think you are happy about every point. You get closer to the 17.
So you think that should white double here, red has a very clear pass?
Yes.
I think so too. I think white has all his checkers in play in the front. And in this prime versus prime position, these 3 checkers from red on the ace are a severe liability.
Yes. I think you cannot afford to take this. Yeah, but I would not play on, I think. I think I would cash here.
Okay.
But who knows, maybe you should play on? Maybe it's right to play on. I'm not super familiar with these weird match scores, to be honest. I don't play so long match. He's doubling.
He's doubling.
He's doubling.
Maybe there is the odd chance that Thomas will take. But
I doubt it. You cannot take this.
I agree. I kind of agree. Yes. Of course, the bad rolls for white would be something like double fours,
even double. Imagine you throw double four. Even then, white is a favorite. Even you roll your worst number, you're still a slight favorite, in my opinion. Yes, you are. And double four is really by far the worst. By far the worst.
Double fives is also bad.
But you can leave with. Certainly, you don't want.
Yeah, you can leave with a double five.
You can leave.
Of course.
You can roll home. Yeah.
Sure.
So it's double four is the worst by far, and even then your favorite. So, and you have a dead checker already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very disciplined.
Yes.
Pass by.
No,
by
it's
Thomas.
10. Two-digit advantage.
Yes. Sometimes these matches can be one-sided, but you never know when Lady Luck will change her favoritism. Wow! So a long uphill struggle ahead of Thomas.
Indeed. I was just looking for match equities. Let me see.
We can also check. We can use this too. There.
Ah.
So. There it is. So we are looking at 17 away.
Very good. 17 away, 7 away. Do we have 17 in this table? Oh, we have, yeah. 17-7 is 12.
88% favorite, is that right?
88, yes. 88 to 12.
Yeah.
For quiz.
Yeah. So only 12%.
12%
match winning chances for
our
Thomas.
Danish friend.
Yes. Who has managed his time really well. We were like a bit expecting Thomas to do it like Mochi did in the first match against Sebastian. I mean, he was down to 3 minutes at a score like 12 away, 9 away. Okay. 3 minutes left. Okay. And he admitted in the interview after the match that, he didn't manage his time well. That it is his Achilles heel.
Okay, but here, what about timing here?
It's good.
Oh, they have enough. They have enough. They both have enough, yeah. Okay. 1-3 is not so difficult to play, I think.
No. We would get this right.
Yes. 2-3.
Looks like Thomas is considering the double hit.
Yeah, but 11 point is usually also a very attractive point.
Exactly, with a 5-point open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
This is not my style, actually. When you have only one checker back, I think. I doubt it, actually, that this is the right play.
Okay.
And you have 4 blots. They look quite symmetrically, the 4 blots.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. It looks, 4 blots, it's quite uncommon, or quite seldom that the 4 blots are symmetrically
positioned.
Located or positioned, yes.
And it's not that you have to make a tempo hit, because white is not really threatening to improve in the front, so the tempo value is very small.
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking that should red or should white dance or something, or partially come in, that he can move towards an efficient cube with blitz value, maybe. But this looks like the more solid play.
This is...
And the 2, can you maybe come up with the 2, or is that...
Let me see. The 9 point is owned by white, so there's no need.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to me to come up.
Right.
You're only coming under the gun. No. This is... I think 2 guys to the 11 point is the right play to me here.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he's thinking he's so much down in the match, he wants some action.
Yes.
This is maybe why he's thinking of hitting twice. But this is more solid to me.
Okay.
5-1. This looks normal. 8, 13-8 and 6-5.
Yes.
No reason to get crazy with this roll.
I agree. So escaping is Red's
Yes.
plan.
Caping or making action on the front side,
that's
like
a good
this.
one.
Like this. This is
Yes.
an excellent roll. Now
Let's
Chris
see what
is
can-
seeking an anchor. See,
No.
this doesn't make an anchor. What's this?
5-3, you make the 3.
Makes the 3 point, yeah. No alternative, I think. Okay, but yeah, Thomas is thinking
yes.
about doubling, and I think he's right to do so.
I
yes.
agree, yes.
He's right to do so.
Sure.
Yeah,
He has some solid threats.
yes,
Escaping, pointing, attacking,
yes,
blocking.
yes. I think for money this should be an easy take, but here not so super easy. But if Chris is taking it, maybe it's also a good take here.
Yeah. Do we hit? I
Do
think
we
we do.
hit?
After having
Yes,
cubed, you want
yes,
to
yes.
kill
Yes,
our
I think
opposition.
so. At this
soon as-
score, you can see already the 4 points.
Yes.
You want to have the 4 points
Aha. Finally, a bit of a break.
and the 6. How to play the 6? Yeah, yeah. I would also not go to the 18. I would make as much action as possible with a play like this. Yeah, maybe going to the 5.
Yeah, that's also an option.
But this is not my play. No, I want. I mean, he was. There are good chances to make 4 points, and you want to hit on the ace. So this is maybe, but to the 5 is also an option. Okay, now he wish he did my play.
Yes. Yeah. I think that Thomas is starting to think it's not his day.
Yeah, but a nice
he
return shot.
Nice return. Right. Okay.
Another
Gee,
2-5.
Wow.
Okay, Chris is.
Yeah.
Chris
And
is.
this is a
oh,
miss.
this is not a return shot. No, Chris is sitting in the driver's seat, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The game has turned, but obviously you are years away, light years away from redoubling.
That's for sure. I think actually as long as there are gammons in this
Yes,
position
you
for
never
white,
redouble.
he
You
will never
redouble.
redouble.
No, no, no. As long as you have more than 3% gammon chances, you don't redouble this.
Yes, if you turn the cube to 4, you already limit your gammons.
Yes, yes.
And if the cube comes back to 8, I mean,
Yeah, no, you don't.
no. There's no way you can consider recubing.
Yeah. And but in particularly when you're on the bar, you don't think about things like that. Okay, but maybe Thomas has some chances to
Yes.
attack. Well, let's see. Yeah, we are. I think I would love to see a more exciting match than 10-0. This is usually not so exciting if it's 10-0, but who knows how it will develop.
Of course. I mean, these so-called boring matches can suddenly
Yes,
turn.
yes,
I mean,
indeed.
that's what makes backgammon so unpredictable
Absolutely.
and exciting. So, I mean, a dance by Chris would give Thomas some hope.
Wow,
Okay.
wow.
7s are nice. 10s.
7s are duplicated a little bit.
Yes. I think the 3 I would jump out.
Yes.
To
and
have a
with the
4 to
two-
attack.
With the 2 you get in, and the 3 to the 18.
Yeah, would be my play. This is a bit prudent.
Yeah. Yeah, some players feel better with having an anchor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. 2, 3. Okay, you come in with the 2 and you have a nice 3 to play.
Yeah.
11 to the 8 point.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it'll be not so easy for Thomas to continue the attack, but who knows? What do we do with 2, 3? Yeah, we were making a 5-point board, I think. Yes, we're making a 5-point board and hoping for a bad roll. I would not leave the 23 checker. Yeah, no, this is.
But
No.
if White had another blot in the outfield somewhere, there might be some value in this.
But no. I think your offense is quite good, and no need for a crazy play like this. Just make a 5-point board and hope for a bad roll for White. What is bad? Let's see. This one can't be so bad.
No. Wow. Well, I think
Oh,
Thomas
this
is almost smiling.
Oh, this is bitter for Thomas.
Yes, and tough to cope with mentally. You have to be mentally strong
Yes.
to withstand such an onslaught.
Yeah. I think you just make the 7 and go to the 14 and hoping not to see a 6-1. Okay.
Now this is
Let's see.
probably too good.
It is, because you win some gammons. And what about take? Let me see. I guess this could be maybe this is a take.
Okay.
It's not so easy to calculate the fucking take point here.
The take point, calculate the take point.
Yeah, we have
It must be something like
XG for that.
14% or something. So, wow.
Look at this. Look, we're quite fast. He's giving returning this cube.
So 65, 103, 103 and 17 is 120 for red. 120, and this is what, 85, 91. So there's like 25 pips down.
Let me see. Can we have XG?
What would you
Let
like?
me see. A good question. So no, it was okay. Just open it again, please. This thing.
The match checker
yes,
table.
Yes,
well, we
please.
can also look at the cube action and we can see the take
you're
point
right.
away.
You're right.
So the score is 17 away, 7 away. 17 away. Oops. I think it's like 15% or less. So a 2 cube.
And synchronize, yeah.
The take point for the 17 away player is, oh wow.
You don't have to press synchronize, it's doing automatically, yeah?
Yeah, it's like 8.5%.
So with 8% he can take. With 8.5% he can take.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think I'm not sure.
And
I don't know these.
And he's down 25 pips, something like this?
I thought so. It's what? Let me see. So, that's 75, 81, 99. I think White has, and that's 65, 103, 122. So it's like 23 pips he passes. I think, yeah.
Then it was a good double, I think, because there were not so many gammons here. Then maybe it was just double. It's unlikely, very unlikely that it was a correct double take position, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it was just double take.
It looked hopeless at any other score, but I mean, maybe 8% is like what you have in this position. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you have 8%, you better pass. Yeah? You need 8.5. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to squander
Yes.
0.5%.
It looks like you need 8.5. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, 5-2 for Chris. 1-6. Okay. 12-0. Wow. Wow. He's 5 away, and Thomas is still 17 away. This is a 4 and a 6. Let me see, how do you play this? 4-6, not so. You're duplicating 4s and 2s. Yeah, this looks reasonable to me. Okay. Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is like sick of it.
Yeah, sick of it, yeah.
He's had it.
Yeah. With this you can hit or make the 5 point. Oh, Martin is there. Nice. Hi, Martin. Haven't seen you for a while.
He's not sure how we got to 8%. Well, I think we just opened XG, cube information, a recube to 4 by the...
This was no recube take. He had 16%. Wow. This is hard to imagine. Is it 16%?
Wow. Wow.
Then it was a huge blunder to pass and also a big error to give the cube.
Yeah.
I hear that every... Wow, 16%. But I can't imagine, actually. Take point is much higher than 8% according to...
To Michael Nielsen.
According to XG, it is, isn't it, for 8? Or are we in the wrong column or whatever?
No. Was it a recube to 4?
Yes, yes.
So the recube take point for the 17 away player when trailing by 10 points. The dead cube take point is about 17%, but the live cube take point is 8.5%. The live cube take point. The question is, of course, how much recube VIG did
yeah, quite a lot, quite a lot.
Yeah,
quite a lot, certainly, yeah.
Yeah, you can...
Quite a lot.
But would he ever get a shot? And
interesting.
Very interesting
so the
position,
dead cube means you never redouble. And live cube means, yeah, just...
Well, live cube, of course, is with the recube VIG calculated, but with perfect recube efficiency. It's hard to time a recube perfectly, so normally you should only take about 70% of this.
Is it?
8%.
Oh, I didn't know.
So it's probably 10-11% he needed.
Interesting. 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 And he had 16%.
Yeah, that was a confusing position.
Wow. Yeah. And then it was a big mistake to pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to imagine that he had 16% in this position, to be honest. But oh yeah, we have XG here. But this is... Oh yeah, you remember the position?
Partly.
Oh, very nice, Michel. Oh yeah, you're right. This it was something like this. I don't know
where these two other checkers were.
Yeah.
That's something like this. So
now we have
cube is here.
Now
and now
the
we can see
pip difference is 55. Yeah. Come on. Was it 50? No. 55 pip difference. Is it correct? You see 55 pip difference? Or maybe you mixed up black and white, maybe? No. No. No, it looks good, yeah. Okay, let's ask Mr. XG. Too good, redouble pass. There's something wrong. You see only 1.3, maybe you mixed up colors. This is homeboard. This is homeboard. This happens. Not the colors, just the homeboard. We have to switch, yeah.
Yeah, it's not working. Okay.
I think with this you can switch. Let me see. Shift and this. Ow! Now this is...
Okay, but I will put it in other. Okay, so.
Oh, this is too difficult for me. Yeah. Ah, very good, Michel, very good. Mm-hmm. He was up 20 pips.
Uh-huh. That's 11 pips.
Okay.
17 pips here.
So it was take before. Martin, we will have a look if this was a take before.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me see. 16%. He had 16%. 16%.
Yeah.
16%. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rike.
Okay,
You're right. 16%.
so we were able.
Wow.
We were able to put this position in the computer, and with a 20 pip race deficit, indeed, Thomas had about 16.5% in the previous position. So his take, it was a no redouble take, actually.
Wow.
100 millipoints to drop it.
Wow.
But very difficult difficult to assess.
Very difficult to assess, I agree.
Okay, let's refocus maybe.
Yes. But interesting. I think this gives us also an idea how to handle a cube with such a high lead. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very good for us and also for me to have this information now.
Yes.
Okay, so you should double really super late, and you can take a lot. You
Yeah.
can take a lot.
Yeah.
And apparently the players are not aware of this. Yeah, the players are not aware of this, just like us.
Maybe Thomas knew that he had a low take point, but couldn't really estimate
Yes.
the value of the position. He probably didn't see the 15.5%.
Indeed, both didn't see.
Okay, but now the cube is on
Okay.
Chris's side, and Thomas has the race advantage here. So maybe first points on the board. Unless Chris can come up with another spectacular roll.
It's a race. It's a complete race.
Yes.
And what about the race actually?
84.93 for white, and this is yeah.
Oh, you're so fast, yeah.
I am, yes.
So white
This
is
is
down.
a
White is
67.
down. White
Yeah.
is down a lot.
Yeah.
5-1. Okay, you make the 3 and slot the ace and
Yes.
hoping for a 6-1. No 6-1.
Okay. Well, the thing is, of course, if Thomas wants, or if Thomas is bound to win this match,
Yeah.
he has a lot of games to play,
Indeed,
and he is now
certainly.
down to about 7 minutes. So if he wants to stage a comeback,
Okay.
he only has 7 minutes
Yeah,
for maybe 10 games or something.
Yeah, okay, but points are more important than
Sure,
time.
definitely,
I think.
definitely. And he is, of course, well known for his capabilities in playing under time pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I see.
at
Yes.
least,
Hi, Stefan. Yes, indeed, this is me. I'm
yeah.
I'm Jürgen Orlowski from Germany. Good to see you, Stefan and Martin and Michael, Enrique. Okay. Thomas loves having 0 time left. Okay, I see. He's getting stronger. Yeah, with less time, he's getting even stronger. Thomas. Okay. Okay, CMC versus Dirk. Let's see. CMC is leading 15-8
Yeah.
to 17.
Yes.
15-8 for CMC.
Yeah. CMC,
But-
of course,
yeah.
Christian Monk Christensen.
But Dirk is catching up, guys. Okay, my Danish guys. Dirk is catching up for sure. Thomas is the Danish champion of spade gammon. Oh, I see, I see.
Okay, so this looks like a lock for Thomas, but we've seen stranger things. 2 consecutive high doubles would clinch it.
Okay.
It's unlikely,
Is it
but you never know.
Over? No, not over yet, but almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Double 6 is required.
Doubles,
Ooh.
is this in? Yeah, you can still hope. Still some
I
hope.
would still hope.
Still some
2,
hope
1,
for
3, 1,
Chris.
aces. Yeah, alrighty.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, maybe this is the change of
Who knows?
of the match.
Who knows? There has to be a turning point.
Yeah, this is the turning point. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe the tide is turning now.
Change of the tides. Yeah.
Yeah, you are from a country with some tide, yeah, but Germany too, yeah, but I don't live so close to the coast, yeah. What about you? Are you far away from the coast?
No, 15 miles.
Only 15 miles,
Yeah.
so you know the tides, yeah.
Yeah, healthy sea air.
Okay.
Alrighty, 2 down.
Yeah, this is a nice play. I like it. Yeah, when you're down, you should do things like this.
I agree.
What is this? 3-6 for Chris. Oh, Chris is looking at us. Yes, yes. You don't need 3 checkers on the 24. Okay, will we see another early cube by Thomas? But right now Chris is having the better position. The 5 playing this way.
I like it.
You like it, yeah, but going to the 9 also has some merit. Because he wants to make this 18 point. He doesn't want to hit from the 18. So I think going to the 9 is also consideration.
Okay.
Okay, making the 9, nice play. 2-1. You definitely slot here.
I
definitely
agree.
slot.
Sure.
I think even slotting twice is an option, yeah.
Oh, really?
If you're a funny player.
This is a 6 with something.
6 what? Can we see the other number? Maybe not, yeah.
6-3.
6-3. 6-3.
Aces and 3s duplicated.
Okay,
Oh,
you
nice.
can hit and cover.
Right.
Nice play. Yeah, nice roll, I mean. Nice
Yes.
roll. Plays certainly not so nice. Okay.
To an out.
Yeah, you move. You move. You're trying to get out and hoping not to be hit, but you got hit. Slotting twice is not so good when we are up 12-2.
No, but you were suggesting
But you're
slotting
down.
twice if you are.
But you're
for Thomas.
down, Martin. You're down 12-2.
Yeah. Okay. I think I would just play 13-10 here. It's a valuable builder for the 4 points.
And you see double 3. And he made the 5 point. Yeah, 5 point is certainly nice to have. And the last 3, also 6-3 comes into consideration.
Would have come into consideration. Okay, could this be market loser?
Another double 3.
I saw that Thomas was considering to cube, decided against it. And now, of course, if Chris were to dance, it would be probably double pass, right? Or it would certainly be double pass. Or maybe even too good. So finally a good roll. But cube is unfortunately still in the middle. For Thomas, he wishes he had cubed. But I think there were too few market losing sequences. What to do?
One more 3 to play.
Yeah, that's the last 3.
Yeah, this looks plausible
I agree.
to me.
Yes.
You cannot improve so much on the front side.
You would have to play 13-10 if you wanted to improve even further.
Yes, yes. But then you have too many blats. I would think I would play to the 21.
Yeah.
But I could be easily wrong on that. Market loser all day. Market loser all days. Okay, let's see.
So personally, I don't think it's worth while thinking a minute over this.
Yeah. And the 15 point is not really so.
No. It's
so
too
much
stiff.
wanted.
I think I liked it. I would go full-bloodedly for the 4 points here. This is a third builder for the 4th point.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, hard to say, but I would definitely not spend a minute on it.
Right. Yeah, 21 would be my play, but I have no idea if this is the right one. But looks okay to me. 21. But he
I
really,
like that play.
This is certainly also fine. Now let's see.
Cube is still in the middle. A dance. What now?
Dance. What now? So he's doubling for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's going for the undoubled gammon now.
But
I mean, he can double later, right?
He's playing on, you think? Playing on. But there's still so much things to do. But maybe. But
I mean, he can always double.
I doubt it.
That's a great one.
Okay, this
That's
is
a great one.
fantastic roll.
Now,
is it too good? So why
This is
use
way
time
too
here? Good question, Rike. Good question.
I agree. We agree.
Yes.
Oh,
You
this is a
see?
double two.
You
This could be
see?
the immediate turn.
You see?
Okay,
You
but
see?
will he take?
No, you make the 4 point, I think. You make the, oh no.
No, this is, what? Is
I
this so
think
bad?
I like the 4 point better, I think.
I mean, maybe now you can double.
Let's see.
Any 6 and any ace. 6s and aces look
see.
strong.
Let's see. What about doubling here? This looks like easy take to me if you receive the cube. Isn't it? Isn't it an easy take if
I'm
you
not
get
sure.
doubled?
I'm not
That's
sure.
very poor time managing. Yeah. But if he's such a fast player, he knows how to play with less time.
Decides to wait.
He didn't double.
So double two.
You see, he didn't double.
Complicated. What do you do?
Yeah.
I think you need to make your bar point, right?
2-6. Yeah, there's no other choice, isn't it? There's no other choice anyway.
No,
it's
no.
deuces. It's deuces. I thought 2-6.
Deuces, yeah, no.
I thought 2-6. Deuces. With deuces, you're gonna make the.
No, this cannot. I mean, no.
Many blots.
Why should you focus on defense here?
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas.
Not my play. I think I'm gonna go for the ball. You often have 30 seconds left. I see. Okay, Martin, thank you. Thank you for this inside information. Let's see. No. What are you playing, guys? 7 point, making the ball. Give us some ideas. Yeah, 7 point looks good to me.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he is seeing ghosts. I'm not sure. I mean, you see, and it looks a bit. This is not good, and the time is like leaking big time. The roof is leaking. I think we talked about it so frequently and so often already. And this looks suspect to me, but
Chris is rolling. He's hitting.
5-4 would have been ugly.
You hit and you continue, I guess. I think you don't hit twice. You're not hitting twice. I like midpoint for sure. Yes, we too. We too. Yes. Yeah. I think at this score you don't need to have a secure anchor.
Yeah, I mean it probably means bar point. Martin Voldagger. I think you meant
midpoint.
bar
You like a
point.
midpoint. You mean bar point, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you want to say leaving the midpoint with the deuces. Yeah, I think 7 point is a very nice point to have.
Yes, yes,
And the anchor is not that.
No, it's
That-
not that you
that
were so
important.
constrained.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
2s, 3s, but well, we have to respect, of
Yes,
course,
yes,
Thomas's
Certainly.
skill.
Certainly. Oh, he's hitting twice. Yeah, this is not my play. Hitting twice. No.
And now a
no.
deuce. Now he gives the cue.
Yeah, hitting behind the anchor is usually not the right. It's certainly there are positions where it's good to hit
Look at
behind
this.
the anchor.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a super joker.
Okay.
Entering
I
2
see.
checkers from the
It
bar.
is. But what about the
Hitting
5-4?
twice.
Does any one of you guys like the 5-4? I doubt it actually.
Just hit and run.
Yes.
Hit and
yes,
continue.
yes. Hitting behind the anchor here. I doubt it. Thomas might cube this.
He has cubed.
Yeah, he did cube.
He did
Martin.
cube.
For sure to the 14. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, we agree with you. So hitting on the deuce point was really super questionable to me.
Yes.
If he hits, Thomas will cube. Yeah.
Oh, look at us. Look at us. Okay. Okay. So, a lot, how can we say that? A lot is hanging in this game here.
Okay,
A
Chris.
lot at stake.
Chris is not so happy anymore, I guess.
I think I would play to the 13.
Okay, let me see. What do we have here?
So you have like 2 builders for the 8 point.
Yes.
And we are in a prime versus prime,
Yes, I
and
like it.
there is some nervousness creeping into
yeah.
Thomas's play. 2 ace. Wow, this is also a good
but
one.
The ace is not so clear. The ace. I think you play in the back. You play in the rear. You play to the 23. Yeah, quite
Aha.
certain. I'm quite certain about this. Yeah.
Really?
You want to hit, Michel? You want to hit?
Yes.
You want to hit?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hit? No.
I would hit.
Is it? Let me see.
Forget about it, Jürgen. You don't have time to
Yeah, maybe you're right, Michel.
ponder.
Maybe you're right. Oh, it's so fast now.
So brutal sequences. I mean, it's like Lady Luck is dangling a carrot in front of Thomas's face and then snatching it away again.
I see.
It's like in Greek mythology, Tantalus with the water and the grapes, reaching for it and then seeing it evaporate.
Yeah, but I think that with the ace I play to the 23, I think.
Okay, so once again a hit there, a 4
Double
would be
hit, double hit,
huge.
a 4.
A 4
Oh,
would
too
be
bad,
huge
Thomas.
for Thomas.
Too bad for a cocked 4.
4s or aces.
Okay. No, Thomas. No, Chris has good aces and good deuces.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Aces.
Exciting game, this.
Yeah.
Exciting game, prime versus prime.
Yeah.
Can swing all kinds of ways. The 6 is out.
Wow. I think you
Yeah.
go out.
Exciting
and-
stuff.
And how? I think you go out with a 6. Yeah, you have to go out.
All the way.
And how to play the 5? Maybe to the 8 point
To have an extra cover.
to get another cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Wow, highly volatile here. Big roll coming up.
3-2.
That's a
This
hit.
is a good roll.
An excellent roll.
Excellent roll for Thomas.
And a wonderful game. It looks like a classic, this one.
Yeah.
4 checkers behind the 4 prime versus 3 checkers behind the 5 prime.
Dancing.
Aces, 6s and 5s are huge. Wow.
And
And
how
now-
to play the 6. I think you're
Out.
getting out. Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Out.
Do what's most difficult first.
Yes.
You don't want to
Out.
crunch your board.
Out. And Chris is looking for a deuce.
Okay,
No
Gammonish.
deuces. I hit. Try to make Thomas cry.
Now, what now?
What do we have here? We have a 4-2. Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Why
Michel,
not?
I think you hit here. You're
Don't
hitting
you use
at
your
two.
deuce to step up in the
No,
back?
No. I don't think. No. I think you. This has time. This has time.
Really?
Yes. I think when you want to make 4, when you want to have 4 points, you should hit.
Wow.
I mean, if it was vice versa, the score, we can consider your play, I think. But at this score, I wanna make the 4 point. And here, if Chris is rolling a deuce, he's happy.
Well.
There's the
Yeah,
deuce.
but I think now that Thomas is happy he didn't hit. I'm not sure about that.
You're right.
I trust you on this,
You see,
Jürgen. Okay, 1,
No,
6,
don't
2, 6
trust-
are the big ones.
don't trust too much on my words. Okay, but it doesn't look so bad anymore
No.
for Chris.
4s or 8s, it's a 7.
What do we do?
I think we jump out and lift, or do we stay on our anchor? And do we leave this blot?
Good question.
It's cold in here.
Yes, it's getting colder.
Shit.
Yeah. Good question. Do you stay or do you leave?
I think I would lift, but I think I would lift. Yeah,
Yeah.
well played.
Yeah.
Very cold.
Okay.
So in the meantime, the match Christian Monk Christensen against Dirk Schimman
is
has
over.
ended 17-8. So a very comfortable win by
Okay.
our Danish
Yeah. Okay.
master.
Yeah.
Alrighty, 5-2.
5-2. I think with a 5-2 you're coming out.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
maybe.
I think I would have come out with a 5 because of the 2 blots.
Oh, sixes.
Wow!
Wow, this is like taking all the...
Oh, poor Thomas.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
poor Thomas. 6-5. Yes, you coming out. Yeah, I think you still have the race advantage, certainly.
98, 108,
And the
126,
2 blots.
31.
Yeah, Chris cannot afford to hit. Cannot afford to hit. No, Chris cannot afford to hit. Is it a hit? Is it?
It's a hit,
it is a
6-2.
hit,
Yeah,
but
he
no,
can. He
no,
could
no,
hit.
Yeah, but no. It's
2 Gammonish.
Yes. You rather lose 2 than 4 points. Yeah. What is this? This is make a
this-
point. Yes.
Good.
Yes. Okay, but the gammon chances are almost 0. And you make another point and you have some hitting chances. Yeah. So, yeah. So, it's still okay for... It's a 6-1. 6-1 is leaving a shot, I think. Is it? No, it's not. It's not.
Well,
it's
still the 6 indirects.
not. Okay. And 7. Now with the 7, you're hitting. I
Of
think.
course.
And now you're hitting with the 7.
Yeah.
It's not so gammon.
Oh,
5s. Oh, how to play the 5s? How to play the 5s? Are you
Yeah.
leaving?
you have to count.
Are you making the 12?
109.
No, this is not. This can't. I think you're down too much for this play. I guess you're down too much.
Well,
for this
Chris
play.
has the time to count.
Yes, a hit would be a blunder. With a 7, the hit is a blunder, Martin? Yeah, okay. Martin says, no, with a 7 you would not have hit? Or do you mean the roll
He
before?
probably means the rolls before.
No, for the roll before, this was
Yeah.
obvious. Yeah. 29 down before roll. With the 6-2, I mean, this is obvious, Martin, in my opinion. But here with the 7, I think you would have hit.
It's amazing how this game has turned around from a very gammonish and
Okay, Martin,
dangerous
yeah, very
position.
good.
Chris managed
Yeah.
to extricate
Yeah.
himself with 4 checkers from behind the 5 prime.
Yes, interesting how to play this here.
Yeah,
I think,
sure.
Yeah, I think making the ace point would not have been a good idea. He has a 7, so which means Chris can still hope for a 7.
Mm-hmm.
He did take the 7 point here.
92.
Okay, yes. Threes.
Wow, that's double 6s, double 5s, double
Yeah.
3s.
Yeah. But how to play this? How to play this?
I think by now,
By now you can you can go into the race.
yeah, what is it?
Is it?
42, 63, 85 for white.
Oh, you're so fast.
46, 76, 92. So I think that after the roll, Chris is about 7 pips up.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Chris is up. Now, if you're 7 up, you certainly
You should break
make
contact.
You make the what's this? The 12, the 11 point. If you're up, you're breaking the contact.
42, 63, 85 for white after the roll, and that's 92. So Chris has 7 pips up after the roll.
4 down after.
4 down? Yeah, well, who says Martin is a better counter than I am? He stays back. I'm a bit, okay.
If you're 4 down, this could make sense to me, yes. If you're 4 down.
75 now for red, 42, 49, 83, okay.
Yeah, yes, both in, yeah. You're not a 4, yeah. I mean, you're not happy now to see 6-1 or 6-2, but still, this is the right play to get both in, I guess.
Maybe 6-4 here? No?
What is this?
A 2 to play? Yeah, probably best. Bring the checker in.
Yes, bring them in.
Speed up your...
Bring them in, yeah. Deuces.
Wow, funny.
Okay. And the last 2, it's not a big deal for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this makes sense to me. 6-1.
Yeah, sure.
This
You
leads
can
the shot. Wow.
Thomas,
wow,
of course,
wow.
expected this.
11 hits.
Yeah.
Maybe we will see a 4 cube.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Both to the 11, yes. Oh, Martin has XG open. This helps certainly.
Ah.
Okay. No white on roll. Okay. Will we see an exciting bear off? Oh, probably not. After double 5, I think the excitement is going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, this was a
4-2.
big game.
Okay.
A big game. And Thomas probably left with a bit of mixed emotions. There was realistic chances of a gammon, which evaporated after Chris's double 6s.
Yeah.
But,
Thomas is catching up.
yes, but yeah. Maybe in the back of his mind he is still thinking, okay, he's going to roll boxes now and I'm going to lose. It's hard to stay positive if you get blows like this. Look, this costs him a roll.
Is it?
Yes, look. Wow.
Okay. Let me have a look at the match equity table now. It is... Okay.
So
What-
can
what
Chris
do
come
we
up with a
have?
high double?
5 away,
Not yet.
We will have
Well, he
5
still has
away.
5 outs.
13 away.
Unless, okay,
5
5 outs.
Okay.
For Chris Rogers, that would be like
Okay.
the kiss of death.
5 nice rolls for...
It's not there.
This is not there. Okay, so now we have 5 away, 13 away, is it? Yes.
Yeah.
5, 13. 513. According to my table, this is 513, 14%.
Correct. So from 12% chances to win the match, Thomas has now 14%.
Yes, not so bad.
What a jump.
Yes, what a jump, yeah.
In
A
equity.
jump of 2% from 12 to 14. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if we can jump even more.
This must be psychologically so difficult.
What is this?
It was a 5-3 standard hit on the
Yes.
5 points.
4-1.
A, okay.
Hitting contest. What is this?
4-1.
Keeps on hitting, certainly.
Yes. Okay, and the 3 in the back is fine.
In the back, yeah. No other 3 available. Doesn't make anything. What do we do with this 6?
Duplicate 4s maybe.
Duplicating some 4s. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Oh, Thomas feels good enough
Yeah.
to give the cube.
I think I would probably wait a bit till I have at least some threat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
I think
What
this
is
cube was a bit
this?
too easy for
Aces.
Chris to take.
Aces.
Mm-hmm.
I would leave the 8 point. I would leave the 8. With this, I would leave the 8 point.
Keep the 8 point.
Yeah, I will keep the 8 point, you're right.
Ah, I like
I would
that.
improve my other checkers, but
Mhm.
who knows? Ah, you're right. To keep. And the 6 to play. The 6, yes, this makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
4-2 for Thomas. You make the 9 point and play to the 11 point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, no other play available, I would say. The 5, you're happy to make the 8 point again.
Mm-hmm.
And the ace,
Maybe
you could play
in
to
the
the
back.
23, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be more flexible behind in the rear zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like white does not have the timing to
Yes.
play this
Yes, I agree.
4-1 backgame thing.
6-5. Think you're playing. No, I think you don't want to leave your 21 check, your 21 anchor.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I think. No, you don't want to leave your 21 anchor, I think. I think you're playing both from the midpoint. Yeah.
Okay.
Midpoint is not that important to me.
Martin says that
Cube was
Thomas's
correct,
cube
but
was
borderline. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I can live with that.
Mm-hmm.
Carsten lost the 99 favorite running game. Thank you, Martin, for this information.
So a 5 or a 2-6 would be big. The 5, well, I think you hit from the back, right?
Yes, this is clear. 24,
This is pretty clear.
24, 16, no other choice. No,
Right.
no, you don't make, no. I mean, the checkers on the 24, they are so badly placed, you are happy
Yeah.
to bring them into the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, but Chris has the nicer position, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Very
Okay,
flexible.
jumping out would be big. That's a good one.
This is jumping out.
Mhm,
Yeah, this
mhm.
is jumping out, but Chris still has many nice rolls to hit
Sure.
on the 9 or to make the 4 or 3 point. With this one, I think you hit twice.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mean playing 9 to 5 is an option, but I think not the right one.
So great hit from
Aces was
Thomas
good.
from the bar, yes.
Aces entering and
And
hitting.
a dance.
Wow,
okay.
wow, wow. Now Thomas is looking more happy again. What do we do with this?
I play 24-21.
The ace you play in the rear makes sense. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you want to get out.
Right.
You want to get out there.
This loses more gammons, but I don't think you care much at this
No.
score.
Right, right.
4.
You think you hit again. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
You hit again. Okay, now you can play 6 to 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Or you have to play 6 to
Mhm.
5, actually.
So Chris needs an ace or a deuce to create some freedom for the back
Yeah.
checker.
Yeah, but with a 5 or 6, you this is a nice roll.
Yeah.
This is a nice roll. You can jump over the 4 prime and
Yes. Great roll.
put your jacket at the edge of the prime.
6-2 runs.
Runs, yeah. But this gives Chris some nice small numbers. Like this.
Mhm.
Like this. You can hit and cover. And I think you should do so, yes.
I agree.
This is also almost forced. Yeah. No,
So an
Chris.
ace or an 8 would be big.
Hoping to cover. This is a beautiful goal. This is a beautiful goal for.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better 6 coming, Chris. No, be happy. Be happy. You can make an outfield point.
Sure.
Yeah, Chris.
Well, it gives a bit the impression that Chris is playing cat and mouse,
Yeah, yeah.
like pretending he's going to make the wrong move, and then playing the correct one. A great roll for Thomas,
This
stepping up,
is nice.
and daylight 2-1. This is a pick and
Yeah,
pass.
there's no other ace available, I think.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks a bit ugly, but you don't want to get hit, so you just move it to the 3 point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Chris on roll, landing on a checker. 6-3, 6-3.
Oops.
How to play
The
this?
3 is
Yeah, you go to the 6 point, I think. Yeah, you play 15 to the 6 point. Yeah.
Okay.
What else?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, you can jump over the prime, hoping not to see an opponent's 6,
Mm-hmm.
but it's there. And the ace, either 6-5 or 9-8.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would play 6-5. Yeah, this is a bit more aggressive.
Okay.
And certainly you're not happy about 4-5 to see 4-5, but you still have some return shots.
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 builders to make the 4 point, and you made it. Yeah, you
Yes.
can make either the 4 or the deuce point. 4 point is certainly more attractive.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
hoping for a 2 or an ace.
Mm-hmm.
2 is better than an ace. Oh, Chris also cares about his time. This is not so beautiful for Chris. I think you distribute your checkers quite beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. So Thomas wants to jump out. He needs a 6 for that. Perfect.
It's there. It's there. And now it's a holding game where the race is important. 6-1 makes the deuce point. And I think when we count the race, is it about even? I guess it is.
45, 91, 99, maybe for white, 99, 52. It's close-ish. Close.
Yeah, super close race. Okay, let's have a close race. Do you jump out? I doubt it. No, you don't jump out. You don't jump. You can play to the ace point. This is quite comfortable. Yeah, no reason to jump out. I think jumping out also creates some gammons, not too many, but some, with 2 possible checkers on the ball.
Maybe with a 5-4 or something you would jump out if you could.
Yes.
Maybe then.
If you could get a bit further. With this you cannot make an inner board point, but yeah. 5-2.
94, 50, 92. Yeah. Chris is 2 pips up.
Chris is
now like 7 pips up.
Chris is 7 pips up, so very close, very close.
Wow, what to do here? Can you give the 4 shots?
Good question, good question. Ooh. 4 shots is quite something, but certainly a checker.
This
the
looks
third
a bit
checker is also not so.
It's an extra attacker for should Chris run with a 6. I think I would play this, bite the bullet. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Compromises the race. I'm not sure about this.
His play. And maybe you play this differently to money game here. Because you're not so afraid to losing a gammon with red. I think I don't like playing to the ace point, but who knows? Not so easy to assess.
Okay.
Okay.
Only 3-4 hits from the bar.
Yes.
Wow, suddenly gammons are possible with an ace.
Chances. Oh, okay. Only double 4 is hitting.
Yes.
Every 4 is nice for Chris.
Aces are big now.
And 4s are even better than aces, I think. Double 4.
And now you have to. Do you really have to take the double 4s out of it?
No.
Isn't that too big of a joker?
No,
double 4.
I think to create and to get another builder is more important. Yeah,
okay.
To me.
Okay. Wow.
6s.
No.
It's okay.
Yes.
6s is okay for Thomas. Yeah, good, wonderful number. Maybe best number besides closing the board. Give the shot. Give the shot. You mean the double 4? Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So maybe we'll see a gammon. 5-2.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and could be 8.
This is still tricky.
12. Oh yeah, Martin is also dreaming of the gammon.
Okay, but there are shot levers.
What do we have here? Yeah, off. Yeah. Off.
So big game.
Yeah, big.
A lot in the balance.
Good chances for.
Difference between 12-8.
Okay, but also some
14-4. Yeah, sure.
Some chances for Chris.
It's
no, not anymore.
Big sigh of relief.
But
and
it looks like single.
Looks like single,
sorry, Michel.
but no. Looks like single.
It looks like 2 points for Thomas. So that at 12-0 there was the tide turning. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, one high double for Thomas could still clinch the gammon.
Not over yet.
Wow. So a double for Thomas would be huge. Sixes.
He needs 5s or 6s now.
Wow.
Only 5s or 6s is saving the gammon.
Wow.
This is not.
This is like a great scenario for
Indeed.
us, for the spectators and the commentators.
Wow. It's getting more exciting.
So Thomas has jumped from 12% to, what is this here, 23%?
Let me see, 10. No, it's 9 away.
9 away, 5 away.
9 away, 5 away.
27.5% suddenly.
Is it?
So a 3-1
Yes.
underdog, Thomas.
Yeah.
So chances are there now. His deficit is reduced to 4 points, but he has a minute on the clock for a 5 away, 9 away score. Thomas never ceases to entertain the audience.
Yeah, I don't understand Chris why playing the 4-1 like that, but this is maybe his personal choice. When leading, you usually don't play the 4-1 like that. But I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Did you slot with the 4-1?
Yes.
Wow, that's bold. Cube is great.
Yeah, cube is.
And he
very
takes,
good.
okay. Maybe Lady Luck
Not so
is...
sure about the take. Not so sure about the take. With this score, but he's only 4 points ahead.
Yeah.
So could be a take. Could be a take.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? 4-5? No,
5-4.
A 4 to play for Chris. It's triplication. Yeah, triplication with a 4.
Yes.
Okay.
This hit brings a builder down and
Yes.
keeps connectivity in the back. Threes.
I think after threes he wishes he made the double anchor. I'm sure he wishes he made the double anchor. (5-2) is making the 4 point. Another 5-2, maybe the worst roll
On the board.
on the board. Yeah.
Yes.
Stacking.
But exploiting the duplication of fours.
Yes,
what will...
keeping the duplication. Michel, what is this? 5 what?
Can't see it.
Impossible to see.
Yeah.
Can someone of the spectators say?
6-5 it was.
It was 6-5. Yeah, 6-5. No, Thomas, this is
6-2,
more
good.
useful. I think.
Okay, a dance from Chris would give high hopes.
What is this? Oh, this is
2-3 hits.
This is a hit. Thomas is rolling 2-6. Yeah, no other choice, I guess. Still keeping the 4 duplication. Threes. Oh, this is an excellent roll. Is hitting and making the 5 point, I guess. Or making the bar point. This is also possible.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, making the bar point.
Yep.
This is more safe.
1,
Deuces.
2.
Yes, and maybe hitting. Yeah, this score. You play more aggressively, and maybe this is the right play. Chris is dancing.
Dance. So an ace, an 8.
Wow. Maybe another 4 points.
Wow.
Maybe we will see another 4 points for Thomas. 4 points would equal.
So definitely a very exciting comeback here
Yes.
by Thomas under time pressure.
2-1 is making
So
the
spectacular
goal.
backgammon.
Mm-hmm. Let me see now. Chris is.
Oh,
this
that's
is
a huge
this is
one.
This is a nice roll.
Yes.
5-1. Making an important defensive anchor.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chris is okay here. Chris is okay. Oh, nice, nice to he can move from the
Yeah. He has
24,
to.
and the 4 is, and this is a deuce. Okay. No, Chris is okay. Chris is doing well. What do we do? What do we do with this?
We bring
Yes.
it in. Yes.
Yes. Okay. What about the race? Actually,
Mm,
I guess it's
62,
quite
124, 142, 137 for white, 137. Yeah, it's
But-
like a couple of pips, 3-4
Yeah.
pips.
But it's not a pure race yet, certainly. So Chris on roll. Wow, his best. This is his best roll, by far best roll. No, but not by far. I mean, double 4 is also not so bad, but this is the best roll we can say for sure.
I agree there.
I guess you play all to the 8 point. You are ahead in the race, so you play all to the 8 point.
Yes.
Yes. You bring them.
117. 39, 99. Yeah.
Okay. For
This
money,
might still be takeable.
for money, this could be a double, but not when you're leading by 4 points. I can't see. I guess it was aces.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure if I would have played aces like this. Thank you, Martin. I think it was, not sure. This is some minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what about, no, the race is certainly important. 6-2 for Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like Thomas is not so much down in the race. What do we do with this? Yes, and 8-7.
Mm-hmm. No, the race is pretty close.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow,
Oh,
this is good.
This is excellent
Thomas.
for Thomas.
1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
88.
Oh, threes.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Oh, you need to count.
You need to count.
You need to
It's
count.
still close.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, of course, has the luxury that he can take
Yes.
20 seconds to count.
I agree. It looks like Chris is behind in the race, so this is why he's keeping the midpoint
Mm-hmm.
and trying to build his board.
Well, I'm on the edge of my chair. How about you? No, you are more relaxed. I'm
Okay.
5.
The race.
He does save a 6.
Yeah.
Mark Olsen told us yesterday that this is old school to save a 6, but
Yeah.
I think here it was justified.
Okay. Thomas is rolling a 5-1.
Yes,
And the
still
5?
saving the 6.
Yes,
I
this
can
makes
live with
sense.
that.
Makes sense to me.
White's board is way too
Yes.
lethal.
Yes. 6-5.
Wow, that breaks contact, I would say.
I also
44, 76 for red, 76,
guess. Okay.
76, 61,
I think you either play both from the 7 or both from the 13.
86.
In my opinion.
I think you break contact.
Yes.
You break contact, it facilitates your race. You don't put your checkers down too deep in your board. I think this is a mistake. This is a big mistake.
I would not play to the ace for sure. I would play 7-2.
Wow, look, and there's a winner.
Okay.
Looks like a winner. I think this was a mistake. Guys at home, if you can confirm this, the 6-5 by Chris, I don't see why he didn't break contact.
Yes. Well, I agree, Michel, but I didn't count, and maybe Chris did the counting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think there was only like maybe maximum 5 pips in it. I think you break contact.
Yeah, if you're 5 down, you break the contact. Yeah.
Because Thomas was then left with 5 crossovers and he
Yes.
only had 4. And now he
Yes.
compromises his bear off and his
Okay,
race
I see.
efficiency.
Okay, it's most likely that Thomas is winning. Then he has 10 points, and then it's 5 away.
7 away.
7 away. 5 away. 7 away is 30.
21, it should be 30%.
37. 37, yes.
Ah, yes. Okay. 28, yes, yes, yes.
37. Wow.
1, 2, 3. There are still possibilities. Are there? Yeah. 2 high doubles required for Chris.
No, it's not. It's 9
Ah,
checkers.
yeah.
9 checkers.
9,
is
yes.
1,
Wow, what a
2,
comeback.
right. Yeah.
What a comeback. And all this within like 20 seconds of Thomas's time.
Yeah.
What an exciting match. I think the first match was
Absolutely.
lopsided.
Yes.
But
yes.
this now, since you came here, it
Yeah,
all turned
indeed,
around after the
indeed,
break, after
indeed.
9-0.
Indeed.
You were already regretting that you had volunteered to co-commentate. We are now being treated with some
Yeah.
exciting stuff.
If I was the coach of Chris Rogers, I would take a timeout now.
Uh-huh.
But he wants to continue.
Yes.
And he's doing well so
Mhm.
far in this game. 6 was maybe best number. 4-3 is
Yeah.
making an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Still, Chris is slightly favorite in my opinion in this game. 3-2, yeah, you hit and continue. Nice shot from the ball. What about the time actually? Oh, less than a minute. Michel,
I know.
do you see?
I see it, 55 seconds.
Less
Yes.
than a minute. Wow. but as the Danish guy says that he's getting even stronger with less time on the clock.
When I discussed this with Thomas in France, how comfortable he felt in time pressure, and I think he cognitively realizes that it is a problem, but yeah, it's hard to remedy.
I see. But I think this was a nice play by Thomas, not to make the double anchor.
Okay.
I think many people would have considered making the double anchor.
Mm-hmm. He stays back because there are shot levers now.
Yes. And with a mate ace point, not so attractive, the double anchor. But Chris is doing well here.
Yeah.
Chris is surely better in this position.
Short of a double.
Maybe it is. Maybe
Or
it
maybe
is.
not.
Maybe we are. We are already there.
Yeah, you might well be.
What about the race? I guess about plus 20. If it's plus 20, it is a double, I think, here.
Even with that goalkeeper in the back.
Yeah. I
That's
think
not
it
so
is.
worth so much?
Maybe certainly you're not so happy about this, but still, when you're 20 ahead in the race and you're not leading by 12 anymore, you're leading only by 2.
Wow, aces break
Ace
the prime.
is not what you want to roll here with white. This is the worst number for sure. Aces here. worst number for sure. Okay, now you cannot double anymore, certainly. Let's see. Small numbers would be nice for Chris. This is also okay. 4-2 for Thomas, yes. Getting some builders for the 4-point.
It's only like 10 pips, I think, in the race.
Okay. Yeah, with 10 pips you cannot double, certainly.
18, probably something.
Because Thomas has nice shot potential. I think here you play to the 6 and make the 4-point, yes. There's some bad numbers, like 6-3 is bad. 4-2 is nice.
Yes.
Very nice indeed for Chris.
How the 3, I was thinking about it. Do you now step up?
Good. It depends on the race. It depends certainly on the race.
I think you do. I would.
Yes.
Well, Thomas should not get lost in too many considerations.
If he's playing this, let me see. This could be a double for white. This could be many good numbers, And the race, I guess you're slightly ahead in the race, so by 10, let's say 10.
51, 113, 117 for red, 59, 64, 70, 99. Yeah,
how much
10
is
between
it?
10, 15 pips approximately.
Okay. If it's 15, I would double it, I think. It's 5 away, 7 away. But maybe the time is the time a consideration to double later? Maybe it is.
It does. Difficult decision. I think that's a well-timed double by Chris.
Yes, I think so. I agree.
And players who are in time trouble, I have experienced it myself, have a tendency to take deeper because they think they need to compensate for their lack of time.
Maybe. And
you want to shoot it out, but Thomas stays cool, keeps a cool head.
Thomas is
I like his
giving a point.
Path.
Yeah.
7 away, 4 away.
Yeah, this makes sense to me. Yeah. Double take. Okay.
Okay.
What do we have now?
They are relentless. These
now
two
we
players.
30.
23, I think.
No, yeah. Now we have only 30% for Thomas anymore. So his chances dropped from 37 to 30.
I mean, the adrenaline must be rushing through Thomas's brain.
Yes, this is a hit by Chris. Chris is ahead, I would say.
Okay, nice return.
Yeah, return shot. Chris is on the ball, rolling a 6-1. Yeah, I think you don't need. There's no need to land this checker on the 24. I would. You cannot hit. I would land on the 18 with this checker.
Wow, this looks a bit.
This is.
Wow.
And Thomas takes the opportunity to give the cube, but this can't be a pass. Yeah.
Yeah. 1.
3 is a beautiful number. He could make the bar. Could make the bar, but 3-point is maybe more aggressive.
Yeah.
Creating more gammons. This makes the deuce point, and with the 2, yes, I like this better than 6-4. 6-4 here is.
4s.
Oh,
wow, and makes the 4.
Maybe the best roll.
Gammon's
this was
in
the best
air.
roll. This was Thomas' best roll, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
This
2
is also a
ones.
beautiful roll for Chris. You either hit or make the 23. both is very nice to have. Let me see. Yeah, when leading, maybe you make the 23. Leading in the match, I mean.
I see.
Let me see. Not so easy. This
Not
is
easy.
not so easy.
I think that's what I would do. I'm not sure.
Maybe you're right, Michel. Enters with a 3 and playing to the 4.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, I think I would have made the 23. I think when I look at this,
Mm-hmm.
23 looks better to me. But anyway, we will see. We'll see.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
Duplicating the 6s.
Yes. With a 6, I think you have to come out.
Oof.
What is this?
If it's a 3-1, I think it's a 3-1.
It's one shows a 1, yeah. But the other one we can't see.
I think
so
I
well.
caught a glimpse of it as it rolled. Oh, it's aces.
It's aces.
Huge roll.
Yes.
Huge roll.
But this is the right play with aces for sure. For sure. What is this? 5-1. You go to the 18 and go to the 5 point. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No white. Oh, with a 5 point, it's much nicer certainly. And the 23. Yeah, you go to the 16. Yes. This is a no hit. Yes, no other choice. White on roll, hitting with a 5. Yeah, hitting with a 5, but no 5.
It does safely bring that checker to the 9 point, which is a
Yes.
good second choice.
Yes.
The 6 is great.
Okay. Now you need 6s to jump over the prime,
Mm-hmm.
but no 6. 13 to 4. No other play available.
So red has the better prime and the higher anchor, but a bit of a timing disadvantage, it
Right.
seems to me.
Right.
See?
Right. Okay. 6, 5. Oh.
Play to the deuce.
So one play is 13 to 2,
Mhm.
but DMP maybe you come out.
Mm,
You never come out.
no.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, but here you don't go out for sure, because when you go out, there are good chances to win a gammon for Thomas. Or some
Yes, yes.
chances.
No.
Maybe not good chances, but yeah, 13 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
5-2. 5-2 gets out.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Now you have
It was that of
good
breaking
si-
up the 6 point.
Yes.
6s and aces are big. Deuces probably either shift or hit loose.
Okay, but at least you hit. At least
Yeah.
you're hitting. And now what? Yes, this makes sense.
Yeah, good play.
I think so too. Wow,
Aye.
wow. But now you get out with a 6 certainly.
So it could all be decided on this roll.
Yeah, this is an
I mean, a
important
6
roll.
followed by a dance would
And the-
probably seal Thomas's fate.
Oh,
There's the
wow.
6.
There's the 6. And you continue. You continue. No other 4 available.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So
Wow.
Thomas badly needs to enter with an ace or a 5. No.
Not the case.
Aye. The game could be the match could be slipping away now.
Yeah.
3s and 6s are huge.
This
That's
is a bad
an
number.
inferior
This
one.
is one of the worst numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow. Maybe 13 to 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Thomas wants
There's
to
the
enter,
5-3.
and he can hit, and he
Wow,
will
he
do so.
hits, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Chris is
Big roll
hoping
coming
for-
up.
Wow,
Oh my
wow,
God.
Wow,
2-6,
wow.
wow. I mean, oh wow, this is
Okay.
so frustrating for Thomas.
Yeah.
You have the chances and then they are taken away from you.
5-1, 5-1. How to play? You know, you're trying to duplicate something, if possible. Let's see. Can we find a duplication play? Or maybe
Yes.
you play safe.
You play, what is it, 17 to 12 and 4 to 3? That duplicates.
Or you play the super safe. This is
okay.
also a possibility. Wow, it's not over yet. Not over yet. And the 4 you played to the ace point, I guess. Yes.
Not over.
Oh, let's see. Maybe this could be. Is this,
A recoup.
This a recoup? Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe your lead is too high. Maybe your lead is too high for this.
I think your take point is 16%.
Yes, that's right. It's just 16%. Just 16. And you have this 16. You have way over 16.
That leaves a shot. Or you'll keep it there and give only 7s.
What about this?
And 12s.
What about this? So either both from the 7 or from the 17 to the 8 point.
I mean, that leaves 11 shots, and the other roll also leaves 6 7s and 3
Yeah, but I think
12s.
I like this. I like
it too. So a 3
Pay
would be
now.
huge,
This was a pay now.
and this is now
Situation.
a redouble pass.
No, it's over. Yeah, over. This is over. There's no more 16% for Thomas, and also no more gammon chances for Chris. So he will double, and Thomas will pass.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow.
Cruel swings.
Yeah. So now it's 2 away,
7 away. Yeah.
and here we have the 16% Michel mentioned. Let's see.
Yeah, we know that. Sorry
Yes.
about that. Let's have a look at.
Yeah.
So the. 2 away, 7 away.
Yes.
Are they going on a break?
Yes.
Ah. So
So
we
you
know
have
that.
time. We have time.
Okay.
Maybe vice versa. Oh no. Ah, it's
I was
for
going
both.
to look
It's
at-
for both.
So
yeah.
gammon value 5.6, and take point is normally 23% or something.
Let me have a look at this. Yeah. So 40%. Take point is quite normal. 24.
Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
we are very excited
Yes,
about this match. It
absolutely.
could have been much closer had Thomas won the last one, maybe even with the gammon. So we are now at a 15-10 score, and we'll take a 5 to 10 minute break
Yes.
as the players are also
Yes.
taking a break.
That's a nice
See you guys.
idea.
Time for some commercial interruptions.
Stood in a world of fights. You were still so lovable in this light. Take on the winds tonight as our bursting garden shoots intertwine. The creature comforts when we're cold. The cocoon to curling cuddle folds. When the creatures cover up our shoulders enveloped, we almost forget to breathe. green, like the perfect mother I'd ever seen. A creature comforts when we're cold, a cocoon to curling cuddle folds, and when the creases cover up our shoulders, enveloped, we almost forget to breathe.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, and the people can see both the boat and us?
No, they cannot see us. They can only see this.
Ah, they can only see this. Okay, I see.
Fives, okay, that's good. So Thomas's favorite
Yes.
needs to bring his checkers home.
But I think this is just what Chris wants. No gammon chances at all
Sure.
for his opponent.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's 207 away. This is the 16% for Thomas. What is this?
5-4, no, 5-2.
5-2.
Okay.
Hi guys, now you can see us.
You look spiffy.
Okay, 3-1 for Chris. I think you slot either the 7 or the deuce point or this.
Yeah.
I think I would have slotted the deuce point because Thomas is not giving a volunteer shot. Okay. What is this? Fives? Is this double 5 or
5-3?
5-3.
5-3. You can
Oh,
make
yeah.
the ace.
Yeah, now you have to make the ace
Because
point,
there are
yeah.
blood levers.
Yeah.
What is it?
Think-
Fives.
This is amazing roll for Thomas.
Okay. Wow.
This is 6-3.
So if Thomas can now clear his 8,
Okay.
and he can.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Thomas is a huge favorite. Only small chances for the Englishman. 6-4, taking 2 off. What about gammon? Is this possible? I think it is possible, but very unlikely. No, he's thinking about this gammon chances right now. Maybe.
Yeah. Keeping 4 checkers on the 6 and bearing
Yes.
checkers off is
No.
the way to go.
No bad number for Thomas.
Yeah.
Still no bad number.
Everything going according to plan.
Yeah, and Chris is 3-1. Not so many pips, but still. Deuces. Wow, how do you play deuces? How to? Yeah. Oh, I think I would not play this. I think I would only play 1 to this 4-point and 1 to the ace point, because now you have 4 bad numbers. Otherwise, only 2 bad numbers.
I see. Ah. Wow.
Yeah, I think the last 2 I didn't like by Thomas. Okay, 0 gammon chances. I guess maybe 0.5% for Chris to win this. Is it about 0.5%?
Probably. That's optimistic.
Yeah, I think it's even less
Wow, the
than
double
0.5%.
sixes come a bit.
6 is over. Okay,
Wow.
so we have now 2 away, 5 away.
Yeah.
This is 50, let me see, this is 25. Just 1 in 4.
Right.
1 in 4.
So typical score where the gammon value is high, 0.7, and the take point is low.
Super low. The lowest
The lowest
on
of all
earth.
the 2 away scores. Okay.
The
So
lowest with the
anything
2
can
away
happen.
scores, you're right.
Two down.
What is this? 2-5.
Yeah.
2-5. Yeah, this is the
Two
right
down.
play by Thomas.
I agree. 6-5 run.
6-5, and this is the right play by Chris.
Okay, you need a point maker. Wow, this is
Oh,
great.
This is a double point maker.
Yeah, dance, and I think you should probably drop. I'm not sure. That's a dance.
I agree. Yeah, I guess this is a pass. This is a pass, I guess. Yeah, I think you should let this go. Too many gammon. You're not happy about losing a gammon here. Gammon is very costly.
Wow. Okay. 4 away, 2 away. Well, we have seen a comeback here. We haven't seen yet this week, I think, from 9-0 down to 4 away, 2 away. Chris remains his composure, looks unperturbed
The one
by
I
the
don't
turbulence.
like. I'm sorry, Michel, but the one I dislike a lot.
Oh, really?
The one, yeah. I think at this score you play 6-5.
Okay. Another double fives.
Yeah. You know, Chris is. Wow, another double 5. Yeah. Also, Chris can make advantage of winning a gammon.
There's the 4.
You can hit both jackers, but not both in one. Yeah, this is the right play. This is the right play for sure. Thomas would like to enter,
Great
and he does. He
four.
does. He could hit. He could hit. He could hit. I think he should hit.
No, with the
He
4-2,
should hit.
how?
Yeah, you can enter with the 2.
Oh,
and to hit.
yes.
Yeah, this
Wow,
is.
he sees it.
Yeah.
I probably would have missed it
I
in
think
my
hitting is
eagerness to anchor up.
and
And a
dancing
dance.
and dancing, and this could be. This must be a double, yes, and could be a take.
I think it's still a take.
could be a tag.
I mean, the winning chances for red, I mean, are probably at best 60%.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. He needs a joker. Fours
Wow,
are a
wow,
huge
wow,
joker.
wow,
Wow,
wow.
the
This
match could
was
be decided in this
maybe
game here.
Best number, I guess. Wow, wow, wow. No wish, no quiz. Wishes.
6-4,
He
double
didn't
4,
take
2-1.
maybe
1, 2.
1. Okay.
Wow, suddenly Thomas is favorite in this match.
No, it's close.
Wow,
It's
that's,
close. It's close.
Wow,
This
he has to
is-
step into a double shot or step up in the back. Ooh,
A 3 to play. 3 to play. Either 13.
tell me,
to
Jürgen.
What a match. 13 to 10 or 24. Wow, this is not so easy. 3 is not so easy to me. But he has some time left. Let me see. The 3. I think I'm playing in the back. I'm playing in the rear.
Wow,
Yes,
that's
I like this
brave.
better. But I like this better. Yeah. Otherwise, it's also not so good. I like this better. Yeah, and I think with this roll, Chris is happy he did like that.
2, 5. Okay,
Okay.
a lot hanging on this roll.
Yes.
Chris can't afford to dance. Sky high volatility. It is a dance.
Okay. He manages to cover and the 3, playing to the 5 point, makes sense. Chris wants to anchor, but he
No.
doesn't. This is a hit on the deuce point. Yeah, red to play with 2. Yes, I like it. I like it.
Huge volatility here.
There are 2 men in the air, I think.
A deuce would be great. I mean, this is unbearably exciting.
Yeah, Thomas is big favorite to win the match.
There's the 6.
The deuce, yes. You can play.
Really, do you?
Yeah,
I kinda like this bit better, maybe. No, no?
You want to have as many builders for the ace and the 7 point, and
Well, double 4s is now the ultimate killer. 5-4.
you have
Yes,
deuce, yeah.
yes.
And now,
Wow, wow, wow. I wonder if we could see the heart rates. Oh my God, now a 7 and a 12 are the ultimate killers. There's the
whoa. Shifting is a choice, but Thomas doesn't like to shift.
huge roll coming up. An ace is badly needed. It's not there. Wow, what a turn of events. The 3 is there.
We have the
Oh, and the
close
gammon
board.
looks assured.
We have the close board.
Oh,
Thanks.
wow, what
Fold,
a
5 pluses on both.
what a
Or losing for
what a
the 12.
comeback by Thomas. I mean, after having received such a beating, such a thrashing in the early stage of the match, he came back from 9-0. 1, 2, 3.
Is there still a chance for Chris?
Yeah, this is good. You don't give the double 6s when you are so close. 5 and 1.
Yeah, you play safe.
Yeah.
Gammon is so.
Double 6s is not what you want. 6-2 is perfect.
Yeah, 6-2 is an excellent number. Now, does
Wow.
Chris wants to enter with a 6? I'm not so sure. Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, at least he has some hope. Chris has some hope because Thomas is.
He needs to avoid double
Odd.
4s, 5s, or 6s.
Okay.
Now I think I would want Chris to come in with both.
Yeah, but-
Just
but
to be
Chris-
able to breathe a little easier.
Okay, now
Oh.
Chris has some chances.
Anything without an ace leaves a shot.
Oh, this
There
is
is
the
the
shot.
shot.
There's
Oh,
the shot.
wow.
There's the shot.
Man, this
A
would
four-
be a 4 would
4
be.
is important for
Oof.
Chris. He needs
This
a
is
4 to
unbearable.
survive. Needs a 4 to survive.
Unbearable.
Oh,
He misses. I mean, wow.
very hard to get
Oh.
out of the gammon. So I guess this was it.
What a win for Thomas Myhr from Denmark. What
Yeah.
a memorable match, a
Wow,
real
wow, wow,
classic.
bravo. Thomas, good fight indeed. Hi Willy,
Amazing,
hi Willy.
amazing, amazing. He leans back,
Standard
sighing
Thomas.
with relief. Martin Foldager says, standard Thomas.
Is there still
Wow.
a slight chance for Chris to get out of the gammon? I don't think so.
Me neither. You need consecutive
two-
double
two
sixes
dou-
and even that.
Even this, is this helping? Okay, this
Wow,
was
what a match.
Okay.
Yeah, applause
Applause,
from all
applause.
the benches.
it. Applause for Thomas.
This
Danes
must have been one of
composure.
the most exciting matches we've seen this week.
Mm,
And Chris shows what a true gentleman he is. He can smile.
yeah, but
What a match.
indeed, what a match! What a match! Congrats, Thomas. Impressive. Absolutely.
Shall we try and get, what time do you think it is? It's
Let me see.
7:30.
Let me see. What is
So we can either try to
7:30?
get an interview or go for lunch.
You mean dinner, I guess.
Or dinner, yeah.
Hi, Burak. Thank you, Burak, for watching us.
I think we should maybe let the players compose themselves, take time for dinner,
Yes,
and
maybe.
not bother them here now with.
Maybe. Yes,
with,
yes. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Thank you, Jürgen,
Why,
for,
thank you, Michel.
for assisting me here.
Oh,
I mean, it's,
it
really
was a pleasure. Pleasure for me
contributed
to see
to this
such a
live
wonderful,
stream.
wonderful.
So thanks very much. You think
match.
we might see you again for the 9 o'clock match?
I think at 9 I need to play by myself.
Ah, you have in the fighters to play.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if I can find a commentator, people at home, a co-commentator. If not, it will be just me at 9 o'clock. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action here from Gibraltar. See you later at 9 o'clock. Enjoy your dinner. Bye.